clock set. It will be in military time, so keep that in mind. So 13 will be 1 p.m., 19, day, month, and year. Pretty easy to set. Chemical class, it should be set for class 2, but anything will work. This has to do with the adjustments on the tank system. Not necessary for, or I'm sorry, it's for the tankless, not necessary for this one. Spray duration gives you 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, all the way up to 120 seconds. If you're running 120 seconds, it's going to make the tank go down much faster. Generally, we can control everything on 45-second sprays. Number 7 will be our spray day grid. So this will show you when it's actually going to activate on the days and how many times. Factory defaults, if you press this, it will send it back to the factory defaults. So we're not going to do that. Factory defaults is different times that may not suit your spray patterns best. Clear days and hours. If you want to start all over, this will take everything back to 0. Software version, don't have to worry about. Winterize system is for the tankless. It'll basically just make this thing run for a while. System leak control is for the tankless. Summer settings is just a whole bunch of preset spray times. I never used them. Winter settings, same way. If this machine notices anything under 50 degrees, it will not spray. Button test is for your remote. So if you want to see if your number 1 button works, you would press that and it would show button 1. I don't have the remote. We don't need that today. Learn mode is to learn the remote. So you press enter and follow the things to learn the remote. I'll have a different video on that as soon as I have a remote. And water test, this is mostly for the tankless. It will not activate the chemical distribution and it will only run the water in the small tank. So this can be good, but it will just make your system run for a long time. Definitely not the best thing. And that's pretty much it. It'll beep and then go back home. If you want to spray, press spray and then press spray twice. The 700 that you see flash is from the information that this has on board. That's for the tankless. It doesn't really mean much on here. The wires you see will be for power in, power out, and for your float. So the float will go in. If your float hits the bottom or tilts, then that lets this machine know that it is low and unsafe to spray, so it gives you a bit of a safeguard for that. Many systems do have a float, but if you're taking care of it on a service schedule, you'll be all right. So you'll see the machine will set back up. It reads 92 degrees, today's date. The little arrow there is from the software for the tankless. That just means that the valves are open to let the machine do its thing. Not necessarily so much on here.